everyone. Today we're going to make crock pot chicken Alfredo. For this, you're going to need 2 chicken breasts, chicken broth, a little Pam, some Italian seasoning, classic olive oil, heavy cream, and some Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper, and also some pasta. I'm going to use some penne or rigatoni. I'm not sure which yet because I don't have any. While the chicken's cooking, I'm going to run to the store and pick the pasta up. But first, let's start with this. We're going to start with 2 cups of chicken broth. Better shake that up. Okay, 1½ cups of heavy cream, then I'm going to freshly dice up my garlic. Try and get a nice fine chop on that. I love using fresh garlic in my cooking. I will always use fresh over powdered, canned, jarred. Nothing like the fresh garlic. Of course, if you don't have fresh, you can use powdered. Okay, we're going to add that in. And 1 food bar. I meant to quickly spray my pan. Not going to hurt much giving it a shot now. Then 2 tablespoons of olive juice, olive oil. Teaspoon of the Italian seasoning. I'm going to go ahead and whisk that all together. Then I'm going to go ahead and salt and pepper my chicken breast before I put them in. Pop them in there. Turn on low. Pop the lid on. We're going to let this cook on low for 4 hours or until the chicken reaches an internal temperature of 165. We'll be back for that more later. All right, we're back now. I got my pasta. I ended up going with some bow ties. That's what George wanted. I'm going to go ahead and check the temperature of our chicken. We wanted it at 165. I have this little Digital here I love. It's great for checking temperatures in the oven. And we're over 165. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the chicken out. And place it on a plate for now. Okay. Set that aside. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of water. Stir that up. And about half the box of pasta. I'm going to crank it up to high now and let that go ahead and cook until the pasta's tender. Now I was working on my cheese a couple different ways. I have the grater. Sit here and grate. Takes a while. But if you have one of these little individual drink makers, so much quicker. I'm just going to cut the cheese up into some pieces. And try a little cup here. Pop on the lid. It's going to be a little loud. This way out of the way. Make sure I don't have any chunks in there. And there you go. So much quicker than grating it. Do the rest of it here. Make sure we get the grated, not the chunks. Now we got our fresh grated cheese ready to go in once the pasta's cooked. And we will be back when the pasta's done. All right, it's been about 30 minutes. Pasta is now tender. We're going to go ahead and stir that up. I'm actually going to go ahead at this point and make an addition to my recipe. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of butter, just to give it that good Alfredo taste. Now my chicken, I've just used forks to just shred it up. Add this all in. Go ahead and stir the butter in. Get it melted. And we're going to add our cheese. Probably not going to add all of this, but I am going to use most of it. I like cheese. And save a little for on top of it for garnish. It's all mixed in together. It's going to thicken up. Get the cheese and the chicken all in there. Add our chicken. Now, if your sauce turns out too thick, you can add a little water in. Cut it with a little hot water. Thin it out if you want it thinner. All of this heat. Get to a nice temperature there. Shredding this chicken here. The cheese going there. Get that all in there. Alright, well, we're just going to let this all sit and meld for a little bit, and when we come back, we're going to plate it up, and dinner's going to be ready. All right, we're back to plate up. Go ahead. I'd say this is at least a 4-person serving. We use now, and again, we use the farfalla pasta, the bow tie pasta. That's what George wanted. I'm gonna go ahead and take some more of the freshly grated cheese on top. Hit it up with a little black pepper. A little fresh cut parsley to give it some color. A couple slices of garlic cheese bread. And we're going to serve that with a nice salad and a nice glass of wine. So thank you for joining me in my kitchen. Next time, not sure where I'm going to go. I might go with a lasagna, or I might veer off from the crock pot and try something entirely different. Once again, I want to thank you for watching my channel. Please come back and check and see what new things I have going. Until next time, have a good night and enjoy.